Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is the Boxing J, here to lay out my thoughts on what is Pacquiao and Mayweather and all the drama they went through. And for a second, I actually thought the fight was going to happen, and I actually thought, whoa, this is a little too fast and too easy. It all began, negotiations began like in the end of November and the beginning of December. I remember I was online every day, going to ESPN, Eastside Boxing, Boxing Scene, all these boxing channels, trying to get some information to see if the fight was confirmed. But in the end, everything was set out. The ring, glove size, the split purse, and it all came down to that Mayweather wanted blood testing, random blood testing, and Pacquiao would not agree to it. But it's a little odd to me because Pacquiao's team, or whoever his manager is, I really don't know who it is. It might be Bob Arum. No, I don't think it's Bob Arum that manages his contracts. But either way, Pacquiao's team, whoever was negotiating the contract, knew since the beginning of the negotiations that it was implemented in the contract that Mayweather wanted random blood testing, and they kept moving forward and forward and forward, getting everything set, but they ignored that. I don't know if they actually thought they were going to get away with it, but in the end they didn't want to do it, which is pretty suspicious. I mean, we as boxing fans, or any sports fan in basketball, baseball, we as fans have the right to have doubts, to say, well, this guy's doing something out of the normal. What is he doing? What is he taking? Is he taking EPOs, steroids? And as an athlete, an athlete would probably be offended by it, but there is really no reason to make a lawsuit against whoever accuses you. Thousands and thousands of athletes get accused of it, and you don't hear every day or every weekend, every month, oh, this guy's making a lawsuit because this guy said he's on steroids. In my opinion, it's a pretty stupid lawsuit that Pacquiao is doing. Maybe he is mad, maybe he's not taking steroids, but we don't know. There's only one way to find out, and those are through blood tests. Now you can say, well, this guy is crazy. They take urine tests before every fight. That's right, but we've seen boxers get away with it. I don't know if they actually check the urine, or if they just, I don't know if promoters come and distort the results, or what it is. Because one example is Mosley. He admitted to using EPOs before he fought De La Hoya, and he never failed any exam. And in every fight, they all have urine exams to make sure they're not on steroids or using EPOs, drugs, whatever it is. So that's kind of weird. I'm guessing they clean themselves, because I know y'all know people that are on probation and they smoke marijuana or take cocaine or whatever it is they use, and they go off and they don't, because I remember one of my friends, he told me, man, I gotta go to my PO tomorrow, and I've been I forgot what he was doing. He told me, hey, can you give me a ride to the mall? I know this guy who got something that will clean him out, clean his system. And if there's stuff for that, now these days I don't even know, but they're probably over the counter. You could probably get drugs to clean your system. And I'm not accusing Pacquiao of anything, but we as a public have the right to know. And it's not Mayweather, he's not the first guy to do this. There's many times that it's been done. One example of a big fight that happened was when Mike Tyson fought Evander Holyfield. Mike Tyson thought that Holyfield was on steroids, because at that time Holyfield was dominating the heavyweight division. And Evander Holyfield did not make a lawsuit. He simply took the test. He came out clean. Mike Tyson took the test. He came out clean. One of the biggest fights in heavyweight history took place. Evander Holyfield won. He got his ear bitten. And that was put in history. Now, if you don't want to give blood when you're guaranteed pretty much $25-30 million, shit, I'll give you a gallon of blood if you offer me 35 million, 40 for a blood. But hopefully this fight will happen. Either Pacquiao will take the test or it has to happen. It's probably the biggest fight of this decade. Bigger than, it's pretty big. Like, I cannot compare it. I don't know, but I'm kind of putting it up there, even higher than Mike Tyson and Holyfield. But those are my thoughts. And also another fact is that I heard it off of ESPN. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen it on YouTube, where one of the guys was explaining that he got a source that Pacquiao's team emailed Mayweather and told him, what about if we do get caught with steroids, or what about if we fail the test? Can we still negotiate? Can we keep it on the low? Let the public not know? So that's pretty suspicious stuff, but at the same time, Mayweather, he should have done this a long time ago. He brought this upon himself. Of course, if you put in Pacquiao's shoes, you're gonna be like, why do I have to do what you tell me? But it has to happen. The fight has to happen. Hopefully it happens soon. And I just hope Pacquiao does take the test, because we have to clean the sport up. There's many boxers that have been caught with steroids. Well, actually, that haven't been caught. There's a few that have been caught. There have been many that admit. But Pacquiao's defense on this is pretty weak to me, in my point of view.